up, everyone? It is the Misfit Gaming coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. Yeah, I'm thinking we should just
I'm just laughing at these Ben and Jerry flavors.
Do any of you have access to Twitter right now?
I can get onto it, I think.
Yeah, because if you can you just like throw out the stream, be like, hey, we're live right now, go watch us.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, sounds good.
I gotta find it.
Yeah, we're streaming, we're live.
Here it is. Let's see, it's Misfitcast.
Rainbow. What time do you get home, Chad?
Pass is 8.
Oh, I don't get home until 8:30 here, so it's like midnight, or actually 1 o'clock your time, midnight. Everyone else.
Yeah, I'll be on.
Yeah.
What are you working tomorrow as well?
No, but I'm going to be actually going out tomorrow for
Guys.
St. Patrick's Day.
Guys, I'm gonna let my Skype open. I will be back really fast.
Yeah, just mute your mic, dude.
Okay.
Alright. I'm just gonna let everyone get on the stream.
One die. Game.
Yeah, if you can get on, just you know,
Yeah, I just traded.
shout us out.
Yeah.
Because, you know. Well, at least we have it up and going now, so so you don't have to wait any
Whenever.
longer.
Yep.
Hop on the stream and see if everything looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm on the stream. I'm in
Alright.
chat.
Good.
Am I modded?
Not sure.
We should,
No.
because I was thinking about like posting like links to stuff we're talking about and everything,
Yep.
or to like games.
Any questions you have for us, tweet Misfitcast, and we shall get to them on the podcast. Sweet. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of this. I gotta stay in the Katowice so I can get my case. Hopefully, because they're giving away like special like cases, and I really want it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that if you link your Steam account to your Twitch account and watch it, you can get a case for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't do that at work.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which is pretty damn cool.
Pretty damn cool. Yeah,
Cause like they have weapon skins that like even like the shit tier ones, not even like the rarer ones, that they sell for a lot because it's very novel, you know.
Yeah.
Because it only happens for that event.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which I think is really fucking cool. So.
Yeah. Alright, I'm heading down. Just gotta get my other monitor. I'm gonna hop on Night Dev and get Night Dev to go in our chat.
Here, I'm actually gonna tweet out to my followers as well and see if they wanna come join if they're free.
Yeah, I gotta host us too.
Yeah, I hosted us.
Everyone doing a podcast.
Log in. Misfitcast.
Okay. Hopefully there will be people in here soonish.
Yeah. We still have a while anyways, cause There we go. We got. Yes. Okay, good. There. We got Nightbot in here. Welcome, Nightbot. I gotta go on Twitter.
Oh, come on, Virtus. Really? Virtus Pro? Come on, guys. You guys are the ones that are supposed to make it. You
Are they
gotta
losing?
Hell yeah.
What's the score?
15-5. No, it's 14-5. I'm sorry. So they they literally have to just
Oh.
keep winning.
14-5. Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know
What's
this.
up for CS.
Yeah. Because Virtus Pros is one of the better teams that we're supposed to keep going on, but fucking Keyed Stars are just raping them so hard right now.
Yeah.
Really? Aren't they Keatstar a Brazilian team?
Yeah, they are.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Were they? I can't remember. Did they used to be Kaboom, or is Kaboom a completely different other team? I forget.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Keatstar bought, or most of the people like moved over to Keatstar from Kaboom or something.
Okay.
So it's like mostly the same. Same thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I kind of I was sitting there because like I remember like because the ClutchCon was like a month ago.
No, look
and
at what Lil
Kaboom-
A said.
I know, I saw. Just how I'd be like, nah, just don't. Not to be a dick, but no. But I remember because Kaboom was at Clutch because that was one of the qualifier tournaments that you could do. For this. So because I remember Fnatic was there as well, and holy shit, they like Cloud9 was wrecking pretty much everyone. And then all of a sudden, like the final match, it was Cloud9 versus Kaboom. And it was just like they took maybe 3 rounds off of them, and it was just like a complete slaughter fest. It was bad. I think Virtus Pro's gonna lose here. Yeah, they're gonna lose. Oh no, they're not. Maybe not. Oh, what the fuck? Oh wow,
What
it didn't
is
work.
this?
They picked off 3 people, and then all of a sudden there's like, never mind. Here's just everyone else. Let's kill them. But yeah, I don't know. When do you wanna go? Like, you just wanna?
I'm just tweeting this out right now. Twitch.tv/Misfitcast. Come watch.
Oh, that pistol round though.
At Misfit. At Misfitcast. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
How many views do we have on?
We have, I think. Well, if Lele comes in here and a few other people, I think we'll probably have around. We'll have a few.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because, like, shit happens. As long as we keep getting it out there, I don't really think it matters.
Just keep doing it. People will find you.
Yeah. Because you can get 1 or 2. Like, it's like, not saying that we're not good quality, but like, we do one thing that's either stands out from the rest. The thing is, there's a lot of gaming podcasts, so that's the point. It's just content. It's just continually just having like floods and floods of just stuff, and then eventually, like, when you look at it and when you search it, it'll just pop up because we have just a lot.
Yep. Alright, well, welcome everyone to the podcast, as you know. Okay, Lil Day's hosting us right now.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna host us.
I need a shave. I just realized.
Just give it up.
Alright,
Shavings for suckers.
I look so. I have like this like I actually finally started growing like a kind of like a beard thing, and it's growing in like really patchy. So I'm just like, it looks really bad.
That's how they all start. And you
Yeah.
just let them go, and hopefully they
You have
focus.
experience with that, Chad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just sucks that it started growing now at like 24, not like way back when. Like when I hit like puberty, like high school, the only thing I grew was like my mustache, and it looked like a fucking beaner stash.
Oh my god, you're
Like
horrible.
it was like this like little like wispy little thing. It was gross.
Oh right. Well, everyone, welcome. If you don't know me, I'm St. John Street Skate. We got me. We got Alex, Chad, Kenneth, B Show, Oris, and Redder Rainbow. And St. John Street Skate. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So shall we get started on the topics?
Yeah, just real quick, I would say just Lay just kind of came in a bit late, so we decided just to keep going without her. Maestro Chewy, no idea, so he's just going to be kind of out of it. So that's why their kind of screens are kind of empty right now, just to
Yeah.
kind
But
of...
it's alright.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Alright, guys, so let's get started. You want to go first, Alex?
Yeah, sure. So last week, I don't know if I completely talked about it, but there's PAX East was last weekend, and it finished on Sunday. And they announced a lot of new games and stuff, and they announced some of the stuff for the Overwatch and whatnot. But I think I'll talk about that a bit later in the next little game I talk about. But the one game that Chad kind of brought to my attention, and I looked it up and watched some of the stuff. It's called Upsilon Circuit,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's a game where it's kind of like a dungeon scroller, kind of like Diablo. You create a character and you level up just by killing mobs or whatnot. But the big caveat to it is that if you die, you literally cannot play that game anymore. You die once. That's it. You don't get to...
So it's like Diablo 3, but hardcore mode.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
it's taking what is it, Dark Souls and Diablo hardcore mode to a whole new level where it's just
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not even that you lose your character and it dies. It's that you never get to play the game again.
Right.
Is the thing. But the weird thing is, there's also only ever 8 people actually playing the game at one time.
Yeah.
But then it also has kind of like almost like a Twitch, but with like a more interactive Twitch, because it's got people watch and they gain experience as the people that they're watching do stuff and everything, and so they can have upgrades and they can send it, like if they don't like a person, they can send in monsters or something like that at them and stuff, and then once someone dies, like another person kind of gets picked at a semi-random. They said it wasn't totally random, but like a semi-random thing, and then
Yeah.
they get chosen to play the game and everything.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Kotaku, they had an article about it. They literally had the quotation, pretty much the quote said exactly what you said. But they made a really good analogy. It's pretty much just like a combination. It's a multiplayer Final Fantasy or multiplayer fantasy RPG meets Twitch plays Pokemon. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you were saying, from what I've read, you can pretty much like type in the chat a certain command and it'll pop out something, and you're like, oh shit, like something's gonna happen. Which is cool
But
because
when
huh?
When is this coming out? When this game's coming out?
I
It
have
doesn't have
no
a
idea.
release date, I don't think. They're just kind of showing it off.
Yeah.
They have like a semi-working game, but it's not fully fleshed
Not
out.
fully-
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They previewed beta, or not, like the alpha version, I think, over when last day of PAX East, and I think that was literally just to get some player feedback, because there's so many people there. People are gonna play it and just get some data to see what's good, what's bad.
Yeah.
But like you were saying before, yeah, it's pretty much one server divided into two teams of 4. So there's 4. It's not like they're playing against each other. It's just four on one side and 4 on the other. And it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of scary because like it sucks because like you already are gonna play like a bitch. But the thing is, like with the whole like Twitch commands thing. Like if you can send people stuff, then you can't play like a bitch. You kind of have to play like really aggressive, and it's just like I don't know. I think people are gonna have interesting ways of playing the game, and I'm pretty sure there are gonna be competitions to see like who can last the longest.
Yeah.
Like which person can last the longest, just knowing about what to do in the game, in general. Let me see here. I think that's really about it because there's like since it was just in beta, there wasn't too much about it. But there was another game. It's called Gigantic, and it's the headline for it is Team Fortress and League of Legends had a baby. It's Gigantic, and I think the art style, sure, I can agree with, but there's Overwatch that I mentioned either last week and also right now is I think more like it because it literally uses Team Fortress's engine as well, plus the QWER of ability styles of League of any MOBA actually, and that's how it is. From what I've seen on the site, you pretty much have left mouse button is like your basic attack, and then your right mouse button is like kind of like your character's special, your kind of just an ability, and then you have Q. Actually, it's mapped out to Q, E, and F, so it's not actually QWR. It's Q, E, F.
No, yeah, because I think you run around with WASD, kind of like you would in Counter-Strike and first-person shooters and stuff.
Right. Which is,
at least from the little bit I looked at the key bindings that they have up.
Yeah, which is I think pretty cool because I think Overwatch is actually arrow buttons QWR, I believe. I don't remember 100%.
Yeah.
So you don't use a mouse at all, or?
I don't think so. I don't know. I have no idea because I know they have abilities and you might actually use the mouse. You might it might be kind of like Counter-Strike where you control like the aiming and the angle, but then you use QWER and you have to like bind. I don't know. It's weird. I honestly don't know because I haven't seen too much about it yet. Actually, we can look it up right now. Let's see. Overwatch. I can literally just go to like one character and see. Go to Pharah. Yeah, they don't have anything mapped out yet. They just have like every character just has the regular like QWE and it has an ultimate ability, but they don't have anything mapped. I don't think.
So do they have any like alpha gameplay of it yet, or what?
No, it was it's you can sign up to test for I think the beta, but it might be an alpha for closed off. It's closed. I think it's a closed alpha right now. Which actually, I'm gonna sign up for the Gigantic beta right now. Cause why not? But yeah, that's what I know about it. Cause I know you can sign up for it, but there isn't any anything just yet with when it's gonna come out. It is coming out. It's coming to Windows 10 and Xbox One though, so you can play it on Xbox One.
That's good.
Which makes more sense, just how they kind of lay out the stuff. It would probably actually be easier on the controller than it would be on a mouse and keyboard. But I'm sure you could do the whole, how like you can hook up your Xbox controller to it. I think you can do the same thing, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, those since they're all these games are like not even in beta, not even open testing beta yet. That's just there's not too much news. It's just kind of out there now of what that is. But from the gameplay I've seen, it looks pretty interesting because I think
this is cool.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen, like Overwatch is more kind of like capture the flag, capture the point, deathmatch stuff. Gigantic seems to be a little bit more kind of MOBA based.
It literally looks like a battle, like a Blizzard version of Team Fortress.
It's so the way Gigantic works. The way from the little bit of stuff I watched was like it's all about like doing map objectives, and so it's like a third-person shooter type thing with everyone has like different abilities and everything, and then when you get objectives, it powers up your Guardian, and then every once in a while your Guardian hits the other Guardian, and it creates a weak spot, and you can hit that, and then it ends with a final fight. So like weaken their guardian and power up your guardian with objectives.
Mhm.
And then at the end, there's the final fight, which I think they had a name, but I can't think of it right now, where they both the guardians just fight, and then whoever
Yeah.
destroys the other guardian wins that match or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. That I think that's what the really big MOBA concept comes in.
Yeah, so it's
because-
kind of MOBA like, but like it's not like a MOBA where there's lanes, and it's not like a Nexus that doesn't fight back. Like
Right.
the Guardians are supposed to be hard, and you're not supposed to be able to just like go in and kill it.
Okay.
You know,
So it's
by
more like
yourself.
Smite.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I've never played Smite, but it's got like kind of that over the shoulder thing that Smite
Right.
has.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
but I don't know exactly what the rules of Smite are and
Well,
everything.
'cause
I've
it's
only
like
seen a couple
Smite-
videos.
Without the lanes concept, because like you know how like League of Legends has like inhibitors, they don't fight back. You know, your Nexus doesn't fight back, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Whereas with Smite, your inhibitors are phoenixes and they're high level monsters, and it takes a while to kill them, and they hurt
Yeah.
a lot. And then
Yeah.
the Nexus itself are like big minotaurs, and like they hurt even more. You know, so they actually fight back, and like if you're attacking them, they will come and try to kill you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not just like a stationary thing.
Yeah, then so it's similar to that then.
Okay.
similar idea.
Means
Except you can power them up and weaken the other ones with like different map objectives or something like
Right.
that. And I think they said something I didn't see anything, but you can like they say like with that final fight you can no longer like spawn monsters and stuff, so I don't know if you get to spawn other monsters also, or if they're just talking about like just random camps or whatnot.
Right.
So there might be a different component like that. I don't know. I signed up for the beta, so I'm hoping I can get into that and actually play it and
Yeah.
check it out.
I literally just signed up for it because I was like, oh, I'm on the site. Hey, look, you can sign up for this. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lily. I'll send. Yeah, when we're done this, I'll send you the feed or whatever, or you can just go and do our past broadcasts and see that. But yeah, other than that, Chad, do you have a topic?
Yeah. Where was my? Oh, so I was looking at this game. I don't know if they showed it off at PAX, but so this game called Lost Dimension, and it's a tactical RPG where you build up a team and everything, and it seems kind of like your normal like tactical RPG,
Yeah,
but
so-
apparently it randomly seeds a traitor into your midst, so you never know. Like every time you play the game, the traitor will be different, and so you played the missions and everything, and and then you after the missions you get to interrogate your crew and everything, and so you're trying to find who the traitor is, and then eventually I think you just kill them or something, but
Yeah.
you never know if you kill the right person until the final boss. When you fight the final boss,
Yeah.
if you killed the wrong person, then the traitor teams up with the boss and then makes it even harder.
Yeah. That reminds me of actually like Final Fantasy. Really, if you think about it, in some ways, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So wow, the combat system. Oh, it was the same. It was on the PlayStation. I played it for a bit, but I didn't like the play style where it's like an open map. Actually, it's kind of like Shin Megami Tensei. Like you run around in a dungeon and you kind of use abilities on stuff there. Oh no, it's not Shin Megami Tensei because that's turn-based. I'm trying to think of the name of the game, but it's interesting because you have guns and you run around. That's like the combat system. You can use abilities, you can use items, you can use your main weapon, gun, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the combat. But that's pretty cool how like there's always there's just one.
From what I read, there's always one. I don't know if they like maybe there'll be more than one. I'm not sure if they randomly seed more than one depending on like your difficulty or something like that. But from my research, everyone always just kind of referred to a trader, so I'm assuming it's just one.
Okay.
But I don't know how big your group is. Oh, it's 11 people. So you have 1 in 10 chance, I guess, if that 11 is counting you, to find out who the traitor is.
Right. Interesting. From the looks of it, it's mostly just kind of mech based. Like most of your enemies are mechs. So I can totally see like the final boss being like something around the lines of, you know, you have a big mech and then your traitor can go inside of it and boost its stats or something.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna like they team up or you'll be fighting and then the traitor's just going to start shooting you in the back or something during one of your turns or what.
Right.
But just kind of adds like another like, did I make the right decision? Like killing off one of my members to fight this boss and then it was the wrong one or something, you know?
Yeah.
Right. I'm watching right now. Like you have when you like you're saying like after you kind of go back to your home base, and then there's a button called Judge, and you go into this room and people sit there in like a big round table kind of thing, and you literally talk to them and like you were saying, kind of like figure out what the fuck's going on. It's so funny because like you judge one person and like everyone pulls out their gun and literally just aims it at the guy, and it's just like what?
Yeah. Well, what's the game called?
Lost Dimension.
Oh.
It's streeted for PS Vita, PS3, which is odd for considering it's PS3. I think also PS4 eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For this summer.
Yeah, well, PS4 can play any PS3 games, so.
Oh,
it's not backwards compatible.
Oh, it's not?
So is it just coming out for the PlayStation?
No, the PS4 they took it out because you remember like when the PS3 first came out, it was, right?
Yeah.
However, the problem was that it cost. So the PlayStation 3 when it first came out was $600 for base unit. Xbox 360 when it first came out was around $400. They lost a lot of sales because it was $200 more expensive.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid because if you go to the PlayStation Store right now, you can buy all games for your PlayStation 4.
Right. Well, the one thing I hate about that is that, like, say, you know, people like me, like, I still have my PlayStation 2 games, like some of my PlayStation 1 games. I don't want to have to re-buy them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know? But the thing is, people do, and that's why I still have my old PS3. Like literally, it's first gen, well, it still had backwards compatibility, because that backwards compatibility unit, the reader, costs $200 to put in.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it costs $200 to put in and implement, which is why like the PlayStation 4 didn't. That's why their prices were actually around the same this time. Xbox One is actually $50 cheaper right now because they're pushing it. I don't know what. I'm sure it works. But that's the reason why.
Yeah. So I seen the opening trailer that it came out 2 days ago. So is it just gonna come out for the PS3 and the PS Vita, or is it gonna go to like different consoles like Xbox and PC?
That's what I saw. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. I think everywhere I'm only seeing PlayStation.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like only those two.
Yeah, I mean it's also made by Atlas. Sorry, Kenneth. But I'll just say real quick. Atlas is, for what I know, is they're the bigger RPGs because I think they made. I'm pretty sure they actually made Shin Megami Tensei.
They made Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, so yeah, they made it with Sega. So like they're primarily focused on the PlayStation because that's where their contract is.
Mm-hmm. And the contract has been always with them. They always been with Atlas. Always been with Sonic. They only.
At least from what I've seen, like usually when it comes to RPG stuff, it's usually on the PlayStation. There are a few that did go over that got ported over to the Xbox, but they didn't see very much money. Like one of my favorite games is Tales of Vesperia. That was on Xbox.
Yeah.
But it did not make money. Because I mean, like, you know, people don't get Xbox to play that. They play shooters and all that, like live action stuff.
Yeah.
They don't play, you know, they don't sit down and, because like usually attention spans aren't so great.
Yeah, but it's really sad that actually they didn't make money because like the Tell Saga is really good.
Yeah. But that's that. So I mean that's pretty cool. I have to keep an eye on that because that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that sounds good. So
Yeah.
Kenneth, do you have a topic or?
Well, I can talk about something a little bit, not much because I had not read much about it. But do you guys heard about EA? It's EA? Yeah, EA shutting down the Sims.
Yeah, I did hear about that actually.
Shutting down The Sims?
Yeah, they're
It
shutting down.
shut
Wow. That's
it
a,
shut down the Maxis Studios or the
Yeah.
main Maxis studio.
that's kind of dumb because that I'd say that's probably their most money making franchise. Like if you think about it, they've been making those types of games since like 1990s and then around in the 90s.
Well, the funny part is they shutting down in June 14. They're saying, we want to inform you, everybody on our community, that as June 14, the Sims Social will be retiring on Facebook, and let me see what else.
Oh, that's dumb.
Where's the other one? Give
That's
me a
the
second,
one.
let me check.
That's the one reason I hate EA. Because they honestly, I don't feel like them as a publishing company, they don't know how to kind of like work with developers that well, and it's just like if you fuck up once, it's just gone. There's another company that's just like that as well. Um, it's also kind of like the Fox network, like they come out with great some of these one season shows. I mean, what I'm thinking, I think it was like Firefly. I think it was one of them.
Yeah, Firefly was one of them.
Yeah, and they literally just stopped it, even though its fan base was huge.
Yeah.
You know, like I hate it when the producing companies do that because what are you gonna do? Like, please, like, come on, like these are good money making things, and you shut it down because of what? Like, there's no reason to ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, EA tends to, they will buy up a company that's doing well and then kind of get a game out of it, and then to save money instead of like developing another game, they just kind of
Yeah.
fire everyone, and then they go buy another company and make a game out of it, and then keep going like that. So I always know it's a death knell. Like whenever EA buys any game I like or like company I like,
It's probably gonna die.
hmm yeah, it's
Yeah.
not long for this world if
Yeah,
EA
which-
takes over.
Which sucks because like those companies they produce some good stuff, and like the programmers and the artists and all that are usually pretty decent, and like pretty decent to really good. But the thing, EA I think offers them an offer, like they do make an offer that they can't refuse because like it's money, 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 money. Like here's
Yeah,
the
but-
money to develop your shit, and then you're like,
But
yeah, that's
it's
awesome,
not
and they're
right.
like, no, just kidding.
It was bound to happen because right now, if you play Sim, last time that I checked, one of the items costs you $100 because EA put it at $100 the DLC, not because of the company Maxim.
Oh my god.
EA put it was if can I recall the item was those balloons that fly in the sky. I don't remember the name because I only know in Spanish.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Like a blimp? Is that what you're talking about? Or like a hot air balloon?
I can't believe it. So Virtus Pro, they came back, by the way.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah, 17 to 15, Virtus Pro.
All right. So I guess we'll move on
Anyways,
to my
I just,
topic.
I
If
just
you're
have to
done.
say it.
If you're done, Ken.
Yeah, I'm done. Don't worry about me.
All right. So basically, there's a whole conflict going on between Mojang and the whole Turkish government because, yeah. So Turkey, like the whole thing, like state, or I'm not sure what they have over in Europe, like the whole country, of Turkey, the government has come together, and they're basically trying to ban Minecraft in Turkey because of the sheer fact that you have to fight mobs at night. You have to fight mobs to survive, and they think that the part of Minecraft, like the objective, is to kill and nothing else, is basically. So they're banning it because of suspected violence, when really, if you think about it, there's no blood and gore except for like you could say like a zombie, but that's if you think about it, really, if you like take the time to think about it. But I have some things here. It's that yeah, they claim that it encourages children to act violently towards in-game enemies and animals. So what they're basically trying to get at is they think the like the children of Turkey, if they play Minecraft and they kill mobs, you know, like skeletons, creepers, all that stuff, then they'll go and kill sheep in Minecraft, and then they'll actually want to kill people in real life. Look,
Oh wait, they have
it's
not
kind
said
of
that.
Oh,
They
wow.
have
yeah,
Grand Theft Auto over there.
it's kind of a quick escalation, but I'm not in their shoes. I can't really have a say in this because it's the whole Turkish government, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
it
but
just passed
they have
in.
Grand Theft Auto over there. Why they're arguing about this game?
I have no clue. And I have another thing here. And a reporter also warned that children who play the multiplayer online sandbox were at risk of social isolation, when in reality, there's like thousands of Minecraft servers where you can play on. There's Skype where you can meet people and talk to them on. Like it's they basically think that Minecraft is a single player game and you're left by yourself, you know, just to go and do whatever. But in reality, it's not just that. You can play on different servers. You can meet friends. You can have friends online. Like you know what I'm saying?
I feel like, to me, like from what I'm hearing, it's just like the government literally just did not do enough research into it,
Exactly.
and are drawing like really bad parallels. You know, like the whole concept of correlation does not equal cause, does not mean, or causation doesn't mean correlation at all. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, it's the whole argument. It's like, oh, you know, what am I trying to say? It's the argument of the whole, like, oh, video games create violent children. No.
No, it's just no.
It's that argument, and you're sitting here like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, I think they're blowing it out of proportion.
Yeah.
And the whole fact of that, I think the funny thing is, like, you think of Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
You do not think of violence. I do not think of violence. I don't think any of
Yeah.
us think of violence when you think of Minecraft. I think of, like, creating stuff, getting materials to make things, you know, and whatever, like, you know, recruiting like a horde of wolves or something. That's usually what I think of.
Yeah.
Not, oh, I'm gonna go kill some sheep. No.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, if you think about how, like, wool is even made. Like, they put sheep through really, really bad, really, really horrible conditions to even get the wool in the first place. And how do you get chicken, like the meat? You kill chickens. How do you get beef? You kill cows. What's the where's the violence coming from that, you know, you're gonna kill someone? Like, there's none there.
Yeah, you literally don't even, to get food on the game, you literally don't even need to kill anything. You can just plant seeds and then make bread.
Yeah, you make bread, you can get watermelon, you can get cookies if you're lucky enough to find cocoa beans.
You should be vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's basically the gist of it.
But to me, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, to me, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
and then they put it as another note.
Oh,
They think that the objective is meant that the ability to kill creatures means that the government felt it to be necessary to investigate. So, like, just because you have to kill creatures doesn't mean that you have to go investigate. Like, I mean, in Call of Duty, like, I'm not sure, but I don't really think that Call of Duty is banned over there. You know, I'm not sure. But like, Call of Duty, the main base is to kill people and upgrade your weapons, and like, yet you're over here investigating Minecraft because you think that in Minecraft the main objective is to kill people and kill animals and stuff. But in reality, over in Call of Duty, you're actually killing online people. So like, you know, oh, this one guy wants to just build a home and then leave, and he's getting arrested.
but
Yeah.
you remember, we're talking about a country that's actually really religious. It's
Yeah, that's
super
true.
religious.
Yeah.
So right now, what I'm reading, because I'm reading through the country history and stuff, that's one of the reasons. Is, remember, in Minecraft, you even do a portal to go to another realm, to go
Oh,
to
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
Yes. And there you have it. Maybe they're pissed off. Maybe somebody in the freaking country or government saw this and they're like, oh my god, they're invoking the devil or something like that. Because that's the way they think. That's the way the most of them think.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess for us is the difference of like you're saying culture, because for us like it may not make sense because like we don't have it, but then again a lot of times people come over here to the U.S. and they're just like, what the fuck are these customs? Like I can tell you right now, no offense of course, but a lot of Middle Easterns it's against their it's not their religion, it's against their culture to give tips because you should already be giving good service to begin with if it's your job. That is the whole point, right?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of Middle Easterns don't actually tip because like I do a delivery job, but I deliver to a lot of Middle Easterns, a lot of Middle Easterns in Colorado. I don't get tips from them most of the time. It's because it's against their culture to give one. And so like to me, I'm just like, what the fuck, you're being cheap. But to like, I understand that it's just like, oh, by the way, that's just who they are. That's how they were raised. You know, you should honestly just get it. But you know, it's always just a different culture, different perspective.
Yeah, and go on, Ken.
No, that's actually.
Alright, so well, basically what happened is Mojang stepped to the plate and they responded to what the government of Turkey said. They said, the world of Minecraft can be a dangerous place. It's inhabited by scary, genderless monsters that come out at night. It may be necessary to defend against them to survive. If people find this level of fantasy conflict upsetting, we would encourage them to play in creative mode or to enable peaceful settings. Both of these options will prevent monsters from appearing in the world. So, you know, they basically showed them up because if you think about it, that statement clearly means that they did not read into anything specific. They haven't played Minecraft. They just think the objective is to kill. We're gonna ban it.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of what I was saying before. I was just like, I don't think they've done any research into the game itself. Like, I hate it when people do that because it happens more often than not. People just automatically assume the shit. Like, I bet you anything one of like the politicians or one of the higher ups, like their kid, like said something that's like, oh no, I think it's scary or something, and they're like, oh no, we have to ban this game. It's like, no, you don't. It's not what. Like I don't know. To me, it's just I sit here and I'm just like, come on, guys. Like at least be knowledgeable before you know, try to just kill it.
It happened with many games. It happened in many games in the past. The countries go against the game, and they never read or look at the game, or they even play the game. They even test the game to be talking about it.
Right. To me, I don't like that. It's just like people just they take assumptions. It's like now people nowadays like whatever they read on the internet, it has to be true. No, you have to go and read. You have to go. It's not really research, but you have to be knowledgeable about the topic to make a really clear-cut decision. You can't just be like, cause that's unfortunately that's just how most people are. They are kind of sheep sheep in a huge flock. They just kind of take whatever they say, and they're just like, well, all right, well, it's easy for me to know what this is, so I'm just gonna take it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do research. You have to figure it out. You can't just be like, no, it's whatever.
Yeah, but
We don't. Okay.
Yep. But yeah, like you have to take into account that's a whole different part of the world, and that's a whole different country. So, like, I don't know if any of you guys been there, but I haven't, so I don't know what their culture is. I don't know what their rules and regulations are. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
I totally agree, but I mean, just like the basic concept of knowing what you're talking about, that shouldn't be changing throughout any different culture. That's just a human basis. That's how we as a human species evolved, is we actually understood something versus just like assuming something. Because like you like say like our answers is obviously like you look at it and you try to understand it, see like a lion or something, right? And you're like, you assume what are you gonna do? Assume it's not harmful just because you looked at it and it wasn't doing anything right now? No, you observed it, you see what it did to like other animals, and you're like, okay, that's actually kind of scary. You know, you don't just assume things. Like that's what people are doing.
I will understand it's like happened in like Call of Duty Black Ops. I don't know if you guys ever played that game.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that there's a mission that you are allowed to attempt to kill Fidel Castro. This game got banned from Cuba because of that fact. I will understand if you're in a country and a game came from nowhere and they put Fidel Castro, or they put my president in Puerto Rico. they put one of my prisoners from my country, and they try to assassinate it, I understand that they take out the game out of that because of that only
Right.
reason. But just because killing some sheep, there's you actually had to kill sheep to eat. So
Yeah, I remember. I remember actually there was the it was one of the Black Ops games I think had Castro in it.
yeah, Black Ops game. Call
Yeah,
of Duty
yeah.
Black Ops.
I remember because like there was a huge controversy of how it wasn't in like the South America region, Cuba region because of that specific fact that they because there was Castro in it and they're like, yo, this is a disgrace to our country and our I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's fine because it's true. You're kind of putting this guy out to be this type of person, which it could be true, could be true. I don't know because I've only read things, I haven't seen, so I don't know. I can't make a good comparison, but I understand that, but like yeah, like you were saying, if they're chickens, you eat chicken. I think turkey, Turkish, whatever you call them, I think they eat chicken. I'm pretty sure they eat chicken.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, shit. Even like Indians, like they worship. They have they think cows are like God. That's all they eat. They only eat chicken.
Yeah.
So it's just like well, what's the problem? There is none. There shouldn't be. There is no problem. Period.
This is only supposed to happen with war games. Like I tell you once more, I will understand if they ban a game from a country if it's war or if it's like Grand Theft Auto. I will understand the reasoning of that. But come on, an open freaking world that you only hit blocks. You're basically hitting blocks and creating stuff and hitting a few chickens, a few sheep, and you're making a fuss out of it. You're just making you had to because you had to be pinpointed like, oh, Turkey did this. Because that's how it feels. Like they need the attention and they don't have it. So, let's make a controversy now. It's the perfect time.
Yeah.
There's probably some kid of one of the senators or something that wouldn't stop playing Minecraft. So he's like, well, I'm just going to get abandoned eventually.
Yeah.
Probably.
See if you'll do your homework then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You guys go on. I'm just gonna check the Twitter, see if we got any.
Let me see all the games that get banned. Another game that got banned a few years ago was Manhunt. Remember the controversy behind Manhunt?
For what now?
Manhunt.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the problem. Oh my god, that game. Now that if they tell me they're gonna ban that game, I will understand. I will totally understand.
Yeah. Like, I mean, some games, like, here's the thing, like, it's completely unrelated games, but there's a anime, I don't know if you guys have seen it, it's called Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah.
Dead Man Wonderland, I love it.
You remember, that's a great fucking anime. However, it got shut down, and actually it didn't get a second season even Japan, because apparently people were the very first, the scene where kids just getting demolished, right? That is literally the very first minute of the show. It's kids getting just completely wrecked. But it's just like okay, I understand because the reasoning is we don't promote child violence. It's like okay, that's fine.
That's not really violence. That's online digital.
Yeah, it's fine. But the thing is, the rest of the entire show isn't even that. I mean, if you're gonna say that, look at Elfen Lied.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Lucy's fucking 14 years old. Come on. Hello?
Dude, in a recent anime, it's like a year-old anime, Bloodsie. Bloodsie, basically, if you look for the uncensored anime of Bloodsie, oh my fucking god. That anime is freaking grotesque. It's like killing here, killing there, killing everywhere.
Yeah, true. Like guys, by the way, if you haven't seen it, me and Ken can contest. Watch it. It's a great anime. You'll be wanting to go and read the second season because it is on a manga. You'll be wanting to read it. But it's a really well done anime. It is kind of gory, just for you guys out there that do want to try to watch it. But it is a very, very well done anime. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen.
They actually did a tribute to the girl. I don't remember the girl's name. The one that does the white suit.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her name either, actually.
I don't know her name, but they did a tribute in Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that game. Yeah.
They did a tribute to that character in that game.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That game. Her name is Shiro.
Yeah. So they did a tribute to her.
Yeah, I remember. Oh man, the Life Up Chainsaw. I don't. I perfected it on my Xbox and I turned it off. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I don't want to play this anymore. Are there any other topics that we kind of want to go over?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I can go up and look.
Yeah, I think we can go for like another 20. I think probably because we have a lot of people in here. I think so.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
Star Citizen client could be 100 gigabytes. I can go on top of that. Like that's a lot. Like that probably if you have a good if you have a good hard drive space, that would be literally like, I don't know, say like a quarter of your whole memory.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, go on.
I mean, so just talking about hard drive space. I mean, right now, like usually, HDDs right now are about a terabyte. SSDs can range anywhere from like 80, I think, to like 200 and some. But those ones cost a shit ton.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like
Yeah,
100.
you won't be putting that on a solid state drive. You'll have to put it on just a normal drive, which is
Yeah.
you can get a terabyte for like $100.
Right. Or if on sale, you can get it for like literally 40, and you're like, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to download everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And if you think about it, I mean, if it's 100 gigabytes, it's obviously going to be good, because that means there's a lot of world, there's a lot of terrain, there's going to be a lot of quests, if there's quests, if it's an RPG, it's going to be good graphics. But there's a thing, if it's good graphics, then that means you're going to have to upgrade your graphics card.
Sorry guys, I got sidetracked. What were we talking about?
We're
Sorry,
talking about the Star Citizen client, could be 100 gigabytes.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay,
that's
okay.
just the client.
Yeah, right.
Why would you need a 100
patches
gigabyte
after.
game, dude? Like, really?
Mm.
Like, really? Come on.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
See, what type of game? Is that Space Sim?
PAX East, the evolution of the first-person universe. It actually got released on PAX as well. To me, this kind of looks like a EVE Online almost.
oh, yeah, so it's like an MMO?
Lala saying in the chat.
I have no
Cards Against
idea.
Humanity.
That's what it looks like to me.
Lala saying in the chat is Car Against Humanity is online. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what
Cards Against Humanity.
Been online, I thought, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
I don't know what
is.
is it.
It's like me and my friends have played it like a year ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a beta game and lazy developers. I've really never seen a lazy beta game and a lazy developer. Well, if you think about it, like if you guys have played DayZ, that game's still in beta, and that game's been out on Steam for like what, a year now?
And that is lazy developers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I have tried the game, it sucks.
Right.
And the community is worse.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like, not the bug-proof version, but there's not a difference, other than the bugs are gone.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, let's see. TSM just won, just randomly. TSM won both of their matches in the group stages.
Yeah,
So
going on
they-
to the semifinals.
Yep,
Well,
they
that's
won
good.
that. Virtus.pro actually lost. They went to overtime and they lost 16-17.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me kind of sad because honestly, Virtus.pro is one of those. Yeah, I got it. Woo! So the ESL Katowice 2015 Overwatch Overpass souvenir package, I looked at the numbers, right? So they give out, I think, around 3,000 cases per match, and there's around 300,000 people watching. Right now there's almost 400,000 watching. If you do the math, guess what your odds are?
0. I don't know.
Gonna relog. the odds are 0.005%.
Wow, that's pretty low.
Actually, it's about 0.5%. No, I'm sorry. It's 0.005, but times 100, so it's 0.5% that you'll get one.
Oh, well, still that's pretty low.
Yeah, like it's funny because like I mean I know. No, you've played some Counter Strike and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
You know that the knives you can get from cases, they're about 0.8%.
Yeah, that's 0.8% every what? 100.
Every it was
It's like 100.
every 100 some cases, I think.
I think yeah, every 180 cases you have like a 0.8 chance, and if you see it on the scrolling thing, it's an like you know it's an instant.
Yeah. If you see the knife even pop up at all, you're gonna get the knife.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, because those cases that you get are actually more rare than getting a knife,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. Because I'm just like, yes.
But the knife is more expensive though. That's
Depends on the skin.
well,
that you
yeah,
get
yeah,
from-
yeah.
Because this one you can get M4A1 Masterpiece.
Never heard of
That it's because the gun that's this skin, right?
Yeah.
They're one of a kind. Like the thing is, you can get like a blue skin from it, and it'll still cost like 20 some bucks because it's so novel, you know.
Yeah.
Because they only give out like throughout the day. There's what I think there's a lot of matches, but like there's only so many that you can get.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Yeah. I guess we can do like one more topic, then we can wrap it up. I mean, if any of you guys played Titanfall, I guess there's a Titanfall 2 coming out, and the season pass is currently free, which is really good because the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare season pass, it's like what 20 to $30, I think.
What's the season pass get you? Just all the DLC?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that it does. I mean, hey, if there's a season pass that's free, then I'm willing to get it because most season passes are actually like $20 over.
They usually come with maps and like extra DLC stuff. That's usually what it is. Because season passes will give you every DLC that's coming out for a while. Ever. That's usually what season passes usually is.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Pass, sometimes they're really expensive.
Yeah.
I guess Titanfall 2's coming out. I mean, I haven't played Titanfall. I didn't pick it up just because, I don't know, I just didn't really think about getting it. And because when it came out, I was more into PC than I was in Xbox. And I'm still into both because, it's just reasonable. You're going to play it on a console and not a PC.
Right, which is the kind of like that's what I'm like saying. I don't know. It's really cool. Like I mean, have you guys played Titanfall? Because I've only played it for like maybe an hour.
I've never
too.
played.
I
I've never
played a
touched
little
it.
I only played a little bit. I feel like Call of Duty. That's all I can say. Just
Yeah.
with testosterone, the robot.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. It's kind of like a it's since since Advanced Warfare came out, that's what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just without the giant ass mechs. That's pretty much
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. The equation is the max. Is guns plus max. Oh, Titanfall.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see here, Operation.
It's still a really good game if you want to play because just so my fact is the max. That's what the game is so interesting. The max. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, if the people and the fans are excited for another Titanfall, then so be it. But personally, for me, I haven't played it. I don't think I'm not sure if I want to because it's just a rehashed version of Call of Duty, I guess, with basically with a different HUD, some different features. Like, hey, you get to be a robot. Like it reminds me of Advanced Warfare because of like, can't you like double jump or fly or whatever in that game?
In Advanced Warfare?
No, in Titanfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Then you can double jump and fly in Titanfall. You can do that in Advanced Warfare. I don't know. All it is is
along walls or something too in Titanfall.
It's just a rehashed version with new maps and new features and a different HUD. And that's all.
I stay with CS:GO. I stay
Yeah.
with that game.
Yeah.
I stay with CSGO.
You just got into CS:GO, anyways.
Yeah.
That's such a noob.
Yeah.
CSGO takes a while. It's a pretty. It's fun. It just has a big learning curve
Yeah.
to it.
It's a difficult learning curve.
But when you get if the thing is it's nice because I feel like if you're it's some luck a little bit, very very little bit, but it's not
Yeah.
RNG based at all. It's literally just you. Like there's good players and bad players. There's rarely like in between.
Yeah.
Good players and bad players, and the last one there's go Carlos Brown. No, you're joking. I was playing this morning. I got raped like 3 times. So
Yeah, I played a game with my buddy yesterday and I got carried so hard because I literally just walk in. I'm just like, hey, look, there's people there, and they're dead. I'm like, guys, help.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we've come to an end of the topics. If anybody in the chat wants to ask any questions, feel free. We're gonna be on for another What do you guys want to do? 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Are you gonna get to go to work? Do you work, Alex? Or what?
Yeah, I have work in half an hour.
Ooh. All right.
I'm on the work, so I'm already working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Chad's at work as well. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I did not mean to get you banned. This is the best website. No, I'm not clicking that. God no. Oh God no. Yeah, you don't want to do that, dude. You don't want to post those kind of links.
Yes, games. Right in the jewels. Stop posting links warning.
Yeah, dude. No pornography. No, dude. No. No. Just no. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to ask any questions in the chat, feel free. We're gonna wrap everything up. We're gonna stay out for another like 2 minutes or so now, and then we're gonna just peace out.
What the fuck say?
I don't know. Yeah, I
You
gotta.
know what the fuck says?
Yeah, I gotta get some more commands for Nightbot, like such as, like uptime, where you do exclamation mark uptimes, and it shows how long we've been streaming for. And I'll find some more useful ones so like the chat can just, see without having to ask us. But other than that, there's nothing really. Anything else we need to do, Alex, or no?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
No,
So yeah, guys, this has been another episode of Misfitcast. We apologize that Lay and Chewy could not show up. They've got to do whatever, but we've got to go on. Welcome to the stream, Nitroxic. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, dude. Welcome everyone. If you haven't followed the stream or the podcast, remember to hit the follow button. Go check our website out at www.misfitcast.weebly.com. You'll see all the Twitter updates on there. You'll see everything that you want to know, everything that you need to know. I keep messing up my words, but yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. You'll see all the updates, see some photos, see all our Twitter feed, all the stream. You can watch the stream from there. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now.
Yeah, I think that's probably about it.
Remember
Alright.
to follow everyone
If
of
you liked
this.
everything.
Yeah, night, dude. I'm sorry, man. You tuned in kind of late. Lele isn't here. We would have been going a little bit longer if she was here. Right now, we've probably been going for what, like an hour now?
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
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 Yeah, an hour, 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna shut the stream down. I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching the stream. We'll be on next week, Friday, 4 p.m., 4 to 5, 1 hour. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's Eastern Standard Time, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so people know to adjust the time whenever that is.
But yeah, that's it, guys. I guess that's it. We are out. like I said, remember to hit us up on our Twitter at Misfitcast, the Facebook Misfitcast, and do we even have a Facebook?
I don't think
Yes.
so.
Oh,
Or
I
do we?
thought-
Yeah, I think we have.
Oh
Oh.
yeah. Okay, yeah. And remember to go to the website www.misfitcast.weebly.com. Get all the updates. Like I said, Twitter feed, stream, and the topics. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's it.
Thank you.
Thanks a
And
lot.
we are out.